when the psilocybin comes in the house, it opens up all the doors in the house. And when psilocybin leaves, all the doors get closed again, but you still remember the layout of the house. Like, it just allows parts of your brain to talk to other parts of your brain that are not usually allowed. And I think the research seems to indicate that that's super powerful for healing sort of traumas and rebuilding the neural, or like changing the neural pathways that you've spent a long time building up. You could just break those, well, not break them up, because that's not,
It's not destructive, right?
yeah, but just like to negate them, to build
Mhm.
pathways around them. And I'm just, what it is, it accelerates the building of neural networks, as far as I understand.
Well, they do
um,
have, a lot of brain scans of people, taking psilocybin, and they're able to trace the neural activity, the electro, magnetic
mhm.
activity or whatever is happening within the brain. And you see these, like, literally what you just mentioned feels like is happening, or like visually happening in your mind. What's happening in a chemical or an electric sense is, yeah, like there are certain parts of the brain that are connecting for the first time, maybe ever. And
Mhm.
you're kind of able to connect different pathways, make bridges in your mind. A lot of people say, and I know this is true for me, helped me kind of see a lot of shadows in my life, almost like there was a second Trevor, like just as real as
Mhm.
this one, but I'm only able to see the best 50% of me for my own mental health, right? And so, like, we don't look at certain aspects of ourselves. And so when those barriers come down, when those bridges are made, we're able to peer into that other side of ourselves. And a lot of people see that as maybe like scary, or like, oh, you're hallucinating, and you're gonna there's gonna be something that swoops in and deceives you, and but really what it is, this deceiver is yourself. And you've only been
Bingo.
deceiving yourself up until you can actually, like, see that kind of dark side, and be able to really, for me anyway, it was like I was able to realize that I was my own stumbling block.
Mhm.
But it was but I wasn't able to get past it because I couldn't even see it. It was, right in front of me. It's right here. You know what I mean? But I was unable to
Hallelujah.
look at it. Yeah. So does that
I
make
think
sense?
that's the most powerful thing, is that it lets you kind of step back from your whole life and just examine it objectively, and you don't ever get that opportunity
That's right.
otherwise. Like, people
That's
won't
right.
tell you straight up what's going on. If
Mm-hmm.
you're
I mean,
acting like a dick, who's going to tell you you're acting like a dick?